Hey everybody, happy Friday. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. How's everyone doing? Let me give you guys a few minutes to join me here. So what I'm going to be talking to you about today is basically like why GDI, why now, and why our team Freedom. Okay. So first, I want to talk to you about why GDI. Okay. So Global Domains International is a company that's been around since 1999. Okay. So they started when the internet just became popular. I don't know, like, who the top guy is, but he saw this avenue, or he had this opportunity to start Global Domains International, and he took it, and he's been extremely successful as he's still in business. Um, so, but I think that right now, when Global Domains International first came out, I don't think that the adults at the time, okay, because I was still a kid in 1999, I don't think that they really were ready for this type of opportunity because the internet had just, people were just starting to have the internet in their homes, and you know, it is an MLM company, so people have issues with network marketing if they're not familiar, and the times are different. Okay, before, and I think about this all the time about how different my parents' lives are from mine, because my parents are I have older parents, and they're actually still working. Okay, my dad is 70, my mom is 66, and my parents still work. Okay, Monday through Friday, and they're happily doing it. They're doing well for themselves. But I think what they have built, it comes from a different time. They came from the time where you get with a company, and basically they take care of you. You work there all your life, and then you get your retirement, and then boom, you're good. And that's kind of the times that they came from. But now it's very different. There's no longer any job security. They could just need budget cuts and cut you, and it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter about your family or your life or how much you need this job, or even how much value you bring to the company. If the company decides that they can only keep five and you're number six, well, they're going to cut you. And I was reading, or not reading, but I was listening to a radio show not long ago, and it was talking about the gig economy and how basically people need to get their skills up so that they can find work and find gigs to do, because it's not the economy where it's not the factory economy anymore. It's not where they're not employing people like they used to, and so we have to be able to adjust to that. And so I think what I want to make a statement of is I feel like GDI has been waiting for you. They've been waiting for us because we weren't ready before. We weren't ready to build. We weren't ready to share internet business when GDI first came out, and I think that's probably why, even though this company's been around since 1999 and they've been on the internet since 1999, a lot of people still don't know who they are. So we have this amazing opportunity to enlighten the world of what GDI is. Okay, so let's get into that. Global Domains International, the product that they provide is your personal web domain name, okay, so your www name, okay, web hosting, and it's also included with, it's also loaded with Site Builder and WordPress. Okay, and you also get up to 10 personalized emails that go from your website. Okay, all for only $10 a month. Now, if you have been doing internet business and if you have been trying to do websites, you know that it costs more than that to get your website started. Oftentimes, they want you to pay that year's price up front. So it's such a commitment because it's like, okay, $120 that you pay for your Wix site, which did not even include a domain name. Okay, that's like an extra um, $20 on top of that. Okay, on top of the hosting, and so they don't Wix sites and WordPress and all these other site builders. They make you pay up front for your entire year, which means that it's such a commitment. And I know personally, I've been trying to do internet business for years. Okay, I have so many unpublished websites on so many different topics, and this is another reason why GDI is good for people who are just starting out, because with a premium account, you can actually get 5 web domains. So say you have 5 different businesses or 5 ideas that you want to build up. You don't have to make a huge financial commitment to start working on those. And also another thing that's good about the monthly pay for the web hosting and domain as opposed to paying for the year is that say you decide to change your mind. Say you decide that you don't like that domain name anymore. So instead of having to start all over, you can just recreate another domain name within your account. Okay, and if you really just don't need that one, you can cancel it. So it could still remain $10 a month with just one domain name, even if you want to switch the name of your website. So those are just a few good benefits of why Global Domains International is a company that you need to be involved with, no matter what business that you are in. If it's offline business, you still need a website. Okay, if you are if you're in this online market, you for sure need a website. Okay, if you don't notice, for the most part, people are using social media from their phone, not even from their computer anymore. Okay, so we have to be able to follow our customer. Okay, our customers are online, so we need to be able to reach them where they're at. And with your personal web domain, your brand, even if you just do hair, even if you do especially if you sell clothing or some sort of merchandise, or if you have an Etsy account, something like that, you could build your own brand using a GDI website. And like I said, if something changes and you want to change the name of your brand or you want to go in a different direction, it was not a huge financial commitment to start this up. So, and we haven't even begun to talk about the compensation plan. Right now, what we're talking about is the actual product and how it could help you move forward in right now's economy. Okay? So, like I said, you don't have to have an online business to need a website. You especially need a website if you're trying to sell things offline. You have so much more reach, okay, on the internet. Instead of having to basically beg your friends to buy your products, or just keep advertising in the same location, and kind of not being able, you're limited to who can reach your store. With your own personal domain, you can be reached across the world. Okay? Your service can be reached across the world. Your product can be reached across the world with a website. And it's just so necessary for us to be successful in our economy today. Another thing about let's move on. Let's move on to talking about Team Freedom. Okay, so there are thousands of different programs that you can get with. okay? And there are hundreds of thousands, let's even say millions of people who are trying to build a business using network marketing and the internet, okay? But let me tell you from experience that it is not an easy thing to do on your own, because you're building a company, even though it's internet, even though you don't have to deal with products, okay, which is really nice about online business, is that you don't have to actually deal with physical products. You still have to create digital products, okay? Your brain is still in motion, okay? I mean, there is so much media to be created when starting your own business, and this is why it is so nice to be on a team. Okay, come here, sit with me, baby. Okay, he's not getting his way in some way. So, like I said, kids are so distracting. Building, okay, and having to create all this media and having to create all this excitement and having to basically launch a company by yourself is very stressful, because there's a list this big, okay? It goes up here that you can't see my hand, and all the way down here, and you can't even see how long this list is, because it's never ending, okay? Like, literally, I was inboxing with someone, and people start at different levels, okay? So I was counseling someone on how to create a PayPal account the other day. So it's like there is much to be discussed, much training to be done, and like all these things to be implemented for a team to grow. And I'm just talking about if you were an individual trying to build your downline up, okay? So this is where Team Freedom comes in. And GDI is actually a part of it, because it's actually the GDI structure that makes this work, okay? So with Team Freedom, we are working entrepreneurs, people who are active, okay? We're not passive about our our GDI accounts, at least not the leaders, okay? We are actively creating a system that will work for all of us, okay? Now, there's enough information on the internet to be able to do this on your own. Yeah, sure. Okay, you could watch all the videos, you could get all the trainings, and you could read all the books, and you could start writing, and you could get it all done. You could, okay? Or you could join a team, and you can use your favorite thing, your best skill, to help the team, okay? We all have different skills, and we all have, no. We all have different skills, and we also have different passions and things that we like to do. And on a team that is working together for a common goal, you don't have to, you could build on your passion, and you could bring that which gives you fire, that which is burning in your belly, okay? You could bring that to the team, and that could be your focus. If you're an Instagrammer, okay? That's who I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for somebody who wants to do Instagram, okay? If you're into Instagram, we need you, okay? Because I'm not really into Instagram. I have one, but I don't use it. I like Facebook, okay? And we could use somebody who is going to work the Instagram side for GDI Team Freedom. And Instagram is way faster than Facebook, okay? Because the pictures are so bold, so big. I mean, like an ad saying, hey, make $500 a month. Or $500 a week. Somebody's clicking on that, okay? So we need somebody who's going to run the Instagram page and monitor all the comments and questions that are coming through that way. Or if you're a YouTuber, okay? I'm a YouTuber. I got my channel. And, if you're a YouTuber, there's so much that actually goes into doing your YouTube. It's more than just putting a video up, okay? It is your thumbnail. It is your description. It is your title. It is your tags, Okay, that's a job right there. That's a whole day's worth of work. There's hours of work to do from, first you had to record and then edit your video, and finally you upload it. You still have, you know, some time that you need to spend to make it so that your channel is visible. Yes, thank you, Patrick. So he's showing me Instagram, Twitter. I don't even use Twitter at all. If you are a Twitter user, I want to talk to you, okay? LinkedIn. I haven't been using LinkedIn at all. Okay, but if your LinkedIn is built up, we could really use you. Or if you know the program, we could really use you to push that line. And also another thing is classified ads. Do not forget about Craigslist. I don't know if Craigslist is worldwide, but in America, Craigslist is the classifieds, okay? And people are still always looking for jobs on Craigslist. So that's something that I have to remind myself to do, to go ahead and post my Craigslist ad. Other things, other angles that we need worked. I use the Conversion Pros as my marketing system, okay, to make sales funnels, and what do you call that? Email, auto response, okay. Now, so if you are a writer, then we need you too, because we got, a 20-page email campaign that we need to write, so that for people who come in and prospect, or come in and join us, or either they're our leads or they actually join, we need that material for them to know the benefits and get the training. Okay, so all these things have to be written by us or recorded by us. And if it was just one person, it'd be really difficult and very stressful, and it would take a lot of time, and it would take a person who really has that entrepreneurial endurance to get it done. But together, we could, once everybody takes their task, I mean, we're making progress every day. Okay, Team GDI is growing every day. Okay, and we're growing in numbers, but we're also growing in training. We're growing in the different avenues. Facebook is not the only place to advertise. Okay, so, and also, last shout out for whoever's out there is, if you've paid for ads, we need to speak with you as well, because we want to know what is the best resource for an ad campaign, because this is business and we want to be successful. What we want to be able to do is do the work now, okay, build the team, get all the training together, get all of the things that we need to be successful, get our success system in place, so that it's just about push the button, duplicate it. So as our team grows deeper and deeper down the levels, okay, the system's already in place. So basically anybody who was to join Team GDI, they just follow the system and they're successful. And this business, the way Team GDI runs, or Team Freedom runs, is that we are here to support you. Okay, we're just here to support you as a person, your brand, and your personal downline. But this is also an individualized business, and you will receive 100% of the effort that you put into recruiting. So we're not going to ask you to recruit for the top, okay, because there's bonuses to be made. I want you to make your bonuses weekly, okay? I want you to, hey Claire, I've been trying to get Claire to come see this opportunity. I'm so glad to have you here. Everybody show her some love in the comments. Let her know this is real, okay? So basically, we're working together to create the marketing machine for us to all be successful in the duplication process, which is why it works. This is why GDI works so well, is in the duplication process, because it seems so small, being one person, and then you find 5, and then you end up with a network of 3,000. Well, that's how it works. That's how multiplication works. Okay, is with only 5 levels of duplication, you will end up with almost 4,000 people in your network. And since GDI pays $1 for every person in your network, every single month that they pay their subscription, you end up making $3,900 in monthly residual. So it's just an amazing opportunity that doesn't need to be passed up. And just like any other opportunity, something this good, okay, it's websites, okay? Everybody needs a website, okay? Everybody needs a website, okay? It doesn't matter what your business is. If you want to be able to be a part of the economy, be a part of the commerce of the future, you're going to need to be able to personalize it, and you're going to do it now, because as soon as this market starts getting saturated, then the website that you want will be missing. Just like the .coms, like the best .com names are done, okay? But there are a bunch of .ws names still available that are premium. And so basically you can call your business anything that you want to. And like I said, Site Builder and WordPress are infused with this. Hold on. Not right now, honey. I got my kid turning on his music. No. So, this team is amazing because I think that we've all been through enough. He's mad at me now. I think that we've all been hitting our heads up against the wall for long enough, or the computer for long enough, that we're like, hey, I have a lot of information. I learned a lot over here. 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 And now we're all joining forces as one. Okay? One marketing system that works for all benefits. Okay? Not the top benefits. Okay? Every person in our group is at the top. You know why? Because you are the sponsor of your downline. Okay, so as soon as you get somebody underneath you, you become a leader. Okay? Because now, not your efforts, okay, are going to be, you work for your downline. You're now going to say, you're going to bring in new people. Honey, don't do that again. You're working for your downline. You're going to bring in your 5, okay? And then as they learn about the program, learn about marketing, and build up their own confidence to go out and recruit, you're already there because your sponsor helped you and gave you people, and you were able to build relationships with those people. And, you guys are all juiced up and you're excited, okay? And so by the time you help someone in your downline get 5, they have the confidence build up to go ahead and start recruiting. And they're not going to be recruiting for their direct downline because they already have their 5 that they were looking for. They're going to be recruiting for their first level because they want their team to grow. Okay? So it's a partnership between you and your sponsor. Because, within the whole network, it's a partnership between sponsors. So that's how nobody gets left behind, because we are, at each level, we are showing support. Okay? So when you get plugged into our team, you'll be plugged into our group. We have a super lit group chat going on right now for Team GDI leadership. Okay? And like I said, as time goes on, the group's going to be huge. Okay? Right now the group is small but growing, okay? It'll be huge soon. So if you want to be a part of the beginning, then you need to start now, because right now I have the time to personally assist you with whatever you need. Honestly, me, Remedy, that's who I am. I will be there for you if you need my help. He insists on trying to play this video with this song. So Remedy, will personally assist you. Okay, Cassandra, she will personally assist you. Patrick, he will personally assist you. Hellman, he will personally assist you, okay? We will help you personally and we'll message back and forth with you for whatever it is that you need, okay? And yes, it does take a lot of time. I have spent hours on Facebook just talking, answering questions, okay? And I can do that now because what I want to do is I want to be able to build up a coaching business. I want to be able to serve many, many, many people. And this is basically my training grounds right now. And so that's why, people are receiving free service. They're receiving free service from this beautiful brain that you see here. But let me tell you that it won't always be free because the value is so good. And I'm working so hard, and I'm telling you right now to get started, okay? Get started right now and start growing your money tree, okay? Things are different from what they used to be. It used to be that you had to go get a job. It used to be that you had to go to college. College is the biggest scam, okay? There's enough YouTube for you to learn whatever you need to learn, all right? So it used to, that's how our society was set up at one time, that you had to go build your merit up at college so that you'd be worthy to work for someone else. But things have changed because you can work for yourself and you don't even have to leave the house and you don't even have to purchase a product, okay? Or at least not a tangible one. A membership is all you need with GDI to get into business. I'm sorry I'm not able to really read the comments at this moment because I'm kind of on a roll. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share is the why. Why GDI? Oh, we haven't even talked about the money yet. Oh, okay. Let me tell you why GDI. Because GDI pays the same amount for 5 levels down. Many MLM companies, they'll give you that 20-30% for that first person, and then they'll be like, okay, and then for the last 4, it's 5%, So it's a money, okay, but we get the same amount for every person in our 5-level downline. Hello to everybody who's saying hello to me. Thank you for joining me and watching me. I am so fired up right now talking about the benefits of Global Domains International and the benefits of working with us, Team Freedom, okay? And I don't want to jump too much. Let me finish talking about this first part. They pay you 5 level down, okay? $1 each. The duplication process is massive with just only 5 people. If you do 10 by 10, you end up with $111,000 residual income per month. Okay? You telling me you can't find 10 people on the internet who need a website? They're already on the internet. Let them know they need a website, okay? I have 1,500 friends on this page, okay? And majority of them are people who are looking for online opportunities. Everybody is going to need a website, okay? More about the compensation plan, though. So, getting your network built up with 3,000 people will take some time, probably about a year if you're steady about it, okay? But you can earn a bonus every week. Okay, for every 5 people that you bring in, and this is how you're gonna get your 3,000 super fast, anyways. Okay, for every 5 people that you bring in, okay, you will receive $100 bonus from GDI. 5 people within a certain time frame. Okay, and it's a decent time frame. It's not something that's unattainable. If you get 10 people within that same time frame, you get 200, okay? And it keeps going. It's never ending. 25 people within the bonus or within the competition period is what GDI refers to it as. You will, for 25 people in that competition period, you'd get $500 for the week. And you can do this every week. Okay? And especially once the success system is in, once you got your sales funnel, once you got all your training automated, I mean, it's just something that's going to be quick. Once you run that first ad, okay, that we are going to study before we even pay any money. We're going to study, who is our real audience, what is the best way to meet this person's need or catch this person's attention, okay? And did I mention that this is only a $10 a month program, so it's not a hard sell? No. Okay, so it's not even really a hard sale, Okay? Especially with the income possibility, why would you not do this? Okay? Why would you not pay $10 a month? I have been in this. I want to say I just made my yesterday, yeah. So they just charged me my $10 yesterday after my 7-day period. But I already have 20 people in my downline. So guess who's never paying their GDI bill out of pocket again? This girl. This girl never has to pay GDI again because I'm already getting twice my monthly membership, and I've been in it it's 7 days, maybe 8 days now. Okay? So $10 one time and I get to make $3,000 because I'm not going to quit. I have too much of a team. My team is global. Okay? I got friends in Nigeria. Okay? I got friends in Australia. All right? I never personally have left the States, but that's going to change because we're going to have a team trip, okay? Okay, team, okay, we're going on vacation together. Once we get this all out, once we get our systems, okay, after this grind, we're taking a trip together, okay? We're going to go with our families. We can leave the kids at home, okay? We'll decide that, okay? Maybe we'll get some nannies for the children so the children can play, but we can still have some fun, okay? And I want you to be a part of it. In fact, I need you to be a part of it because I need you to bring your energy here, so that if somebody gets tired, then there's somebody else who's ready. Yes, Stuart, you're on the team. Yes, you're coming. Okay? So we're humans, right? And you know how it's like. We go through things. Things happen to us. We get tired. We get discouraged. We fall off. But in a team, there's a certain level of accountability. It's not just you. So you're not just failing yourself, you're failing your team and the people that, if you decide to just basically fall off the face of the earth. But there's going to be somebody there to pick you up when you're down. Okay? Because you know why? Because you're going to make the best friends. There's nothing better than making money with your friends. Okay? That's family right there, making money with your friends. That's besties. Okay? So you're going to have the best friends. We are the best group of people. We all believe that in like some form of the law of attraction. Okay? We all believe in universal law. Okay? So, hey everybody who's just joining me, thank you so much. I'm on a roll because this program's amazing and people need to know. It's been out since 1999 and not enough people know about this, okay? This thing should be completely sewed up. I shouldn't even have a space, but there is a clear, open market right here with Global Domains International, okay? And so, yes. So we talked about, the bonus pay. Yes, that's what we just talked about. The residual income, okay? And then let me tell you about how GDI will actually pay you just for joining, okay? Only a legit company does that because they know that you're not leaving them. So they want you to get started, and they want you to get excited about it, and they want to put some money into your pocket, okay? So they pay you $25 training bonus. There's a few little steps that you have to follow, which is basically, just to name a couple of them, it's like, use their little invite to send people, send notice to their emails. It's just a button you push, okay? You think you have to set up one of your email accounts. They want you to sign into your web builder, okay? Things that you would do normally just because you were interested in the product. They want you to get familiar with the product, and they want you to get familiar with the plan, and for doing all these within a certain amount of time, they will pay you $25. And that's nice for not having to actually do anything besides just look into your plan, right? And on top of the $25 training bonus, there's the duplication bonus, which is once you personally sponsor 10 people, so that would be 5 for your downline, and then 1 each So 5 to build your personal downline, and then 1 each person for everybody in your downline. Okay, then you would get $250 for that. Okay, $250 once those people complete their training bonus. So GDI is, the company itself encourages the duplication process and the building of each other up. Every time I get a new customer sign on, they say, hey, you got a new customer, and then they prompt me to move people under me. So they prompt me. They tell me, hey, would you like to move this customer into your downline to motivate them? Because they know that that's the best course of action. Sure, I could just keep everybody at my top level and get $1 each, and then, be like, keep your, you could do it like that too. But I think that it's so much better when you help others. It's just a motivating factor. It's just part of how the brain works. It's part of how life works, is that, when somebody helps you do something, well, then you're more, and like shows you the way, well, then you're going to be more successful because you didn't have to stress over whether or not it was the correct way. And then if you find that something doesn't work for you, hey, guess what? You've already experienced some. You've already put in a little bit of work to where you are, you can change, the plan a little bit if it's not working. And so that's another thing about working in a team, is that we've already failed before. Okay, so many of us have been doing this for 10 years plus. Okay, so we've already had failure in our life. Okay, whether it's failed business, failed relationships, personal failures, we've been there because we're real people and we're really living. But we can bring all those. Failure is part of the process. It's something that I refused to accept at one point. I refused to accept that failure was part of the success process because I just wanted the success. Okay? But failure is a part of the process because how are you supposed to succeed if you don't try? And sometimes when you try, you make mistakes, or you don't have all the knowledge, or you go too fast. Okay? So yes, Lisa, onward and upward. Okay, we don't rest on our laurels. We don't sit in failure. You freaking pick yourself up and you keep going. And it's so much nicer to do that on a team. It is so much nicer to do that with other people. And the failure rate will be, the window for that is so much smaller because there's enough people to say, hey, I already did that. No. Oh, go this way. This way actually works. I started getting some progress. And then that's how you work on a team together. And I just want to make a little mention of the name Freedom. And so when Patrick, Cassandra, and I decided that we were going to make the switch from Team Synergy to creating our own, separating ourselves from that so that we could go back to the real plan, we were like, okay, we need a new name. Let's get a new name. So, we had threw some little names out there. Some of them was kind of corny, wasn't always the best. But, we basically what is it that we want? What do we want? What is the real goal here? Because the real goal is not bags of money, okay? The real goal is not, vacation trip. The goal is freedom, okay? The goal is freedom. Personal freedom, okay? The goal is so that we can live the life that we want and not have to serve our masters, okay? We want to have control over our lives. We want to have control over our destiny. We want control over our future. We want to be able to provide an opportunity for our children, okay? We want our children to grow up in wealth. We want our children to grow up and work for themselves. I'm not sending my kids to college unless somebody decides to go be a doctor or something like that. We ain't doing that. We're building. Okay, I homeschool my kids. So I'm serious about this life because I could be sending them to school. Okay, I have 4 kids. And I have homeschooled them all. I sent my daughter to the middle school. She's in 7th grade right now. And I put her in for 6th and 7th. But she's coming out in 8th grade because I'm like, honey, we don't strive for mediocre. Okay? We don't strive to be average. And all she's learning up at that school is how to be average. Okay? So I'm going to be like, I'm telling my daughter, like, look, honey, let's build something. Okay? My daughter has a YouTube channel and a blog because she follows her mommy. Children are watching us. Okay? Our kids are watching us. Are you going to show them that life is about getting up, going to work every day, and you don't even like that job? Okay? So, I'm very passionate about the future. I'm very passionate about the future because my kids have to live in it. And from this perspective, things need to change. And I don't want to see my kids suffer the way that especially my parents have had to suffer, okay, as far as, and I think another reason why I'm a homeschooler and why my husband and I've been actually a stay-at-home mom for 6 years now, okay? Can you please think about the financial sacrifice I have made for my children, that I have been at home for 6 years? And we did this for the kids because, I have 4 of them, and they needed me. They need me, and plus it would be way too expensive to send them all out to daycare there because they're close in age. So this is just a decision that we made as a family, and I just, quick rabbit to chase is, hi Madeline, that's my friend, is that being a stay-at-home mom. Being a stay-at-home, having that time freedom, that's really what it's about. Time freedom has made me grow as a person. I am light years ahead of many of my peers, okay? Much love to you all. Light years ahead, because I have had personal time to contemplate on who I want to be, okay? I have made so many changes. I have grown so much, okay? I'm so grateful to my husband for providing the opportunity for me to be home. But let me tell you, I live in California. We need a house, and it's hard out here. It's hard out here. It's expensive. And he needs my help, okay? And so this is an opportunity for me to be able to still stay home and help my family thrive financially. And, and help my husband be able to exit the workforce. Okay, that's the plan for our family. It's for my husband to be able to exit the workforce. And so he also is a part of GDI Team Freedom. He's directly under me on my level 1 and my downline. And let me tell you the benefits of having your spouse in your downline. Double income. So I've got my 5. My husband is one of them. So as I build my team, I also build his team. And he himself is a worker too. He's a salesman. Once I start getting him on these live feeds, y'all gonna go crazy over him, okay? But do you know that if you have a spouse or another member of your household that's 18 and over, and you sign them up, you will, so when my husband gets a new member, I gotta wrap this up because my battery gonna die soon. When my husband gets a new member, our home gets $2. Instead of just the $1, our home is gonna get the $2 because he's gonna get paid for that one person and I get paid for that one person. And together, okay, it's one income, it's one family. So that's how you can really get financially free with GDI. And that's why we call ourselves Team Freedom, because that's what we're about. We're not about playing around on this internet. We're about getting free. We're not about sitting here and grinding forever. We're about automation. Okay? And because we're working together, our automated system is gonna be fire. Okay? And there's so many things, we could put a team rotator. We could make a co-op. I mean, there are so many different opportunities here. And we're all putting our heads together. So, my battery's about to die. It's at 5%, and I don't want it to ruin this video. But thank you all for joining in and watching me. It felt good. I'm telling you that this is actually fun. It's actually fun to be a part of this. My inbox is lit with my GDI, my Team GDI Messenger, okay? So I definitely, for all of you who are out there team building, I definitely suggest that you have your group page, but have a group chat also, because it's just a little bit faster and a little bit more personal, and I really like it. And just keeps you like involved constantly. And just know that, just come to Team GDI and find your place. You don't have to be a certain type of person. You don't have to have a certain type of skill. Everybody has something to bring to the team, and we just want to share with you. I want to give you a piece of me, and I want to have a piece of you, and I want us to put it together, and I want us to become financially free so that we can take this amazing trip that I have in my imagination, where we all are on a beach and in our like little our little villas. Okay, I like those little outside hotel type things. I don't know, that's in my mind. And we're having our drinks, and it's just the most amazing time because we are free. We have the time freedom and the financial freedom, and we're happy inside because we did it for ourselves, and we didn't hurt anybody. We helped people. We helped people. We're helping people get freedom. Okay, this is like the what do you call that? Like the Underground Railroad of the internet, okay? Trying to get past that employer. Trying to get past the boss man, okay? Through these internet pathways. And through growing your personal brand and working together as a team. So, thank you all for joining me in my live feed. Thank you, team, for all your support. As you can see in the comments, that my team is here. We support each other, and honestly, we're growing a real friendship. Each of us, one person at a time. Just it's all love. I think it's because we're all people who love people and care about people, and because we're all been attracted to each other by the universe. The universe brought us together. So that's why. And if you're watching this, you're part of that experience. And I hope that you will join GDI. So send me a message if you want to join. It's a 7-day free trial, so you don't have to pay anything today. And after that, it's only $10 a month. If you are in America, please do not act like $10 is too much, okay? And if you're outside of the country, we actually do have a program. We'd like to sponsor you if $10 is a lot to you. We do want to help you because the opportunity is great. And and for those outside of the US, we had this discussion in our team group yesterday, is that $10 is not a lot in America, and even $100 is not really a lot. It's something, okay, especially if you don't have nothing. But when you're outside of the U.S., that's $10 U.S. for you. That's $100 U.S. that you're receiving, okay? So that's, multiply it by your personal currency and see what it could really do for you, okay? And for those who are in the U.S., $3,000 a month is good, and you know it, okay? Especially for some, for work that you can do from your home. All right, I'm going to get out of here before I chase some other rabbit, okay? I love you all. Thank you for watching me. Like, share, and comment. Just thank you, okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.